Listen.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Listen.
I want to keep me away from me too. All right, so.
Teddy, I understand that you say you wouldn't join a country club because you wouldn't want to play the same course over and over again.
I would join.
You realize you have to be invited, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just Augusta National. I didn't realize that was every course.
Here's what I'm going to say. Out of the three of us, Mark has a much better chance of actually being invited to a country club because no one is going to invite you. You're a terrible golfer. There's enough Bill Turners out there that they don't need a Ted.
I was just going to mention. I wasn't going to mention that name, but he's a member of a private country club, the Park Ridge.
Country Club. But I and as good a golfer as I am, I doubt. Well, I don't have the dough for it to begin with. But even if I did, I doubt anyone would want to. Like I don't think I'm the right kind of country club.
You're
person.
a little rough around the edges, and people might get frightened of your antics after a while.
And then I told him for the third time, put your goddamn shirt on. And he did, and then he took his pants off. So how do you even deal with a guy like that?
As long as you stay out of the bar, you'd be fine.
Okay. Well, there we go. That's not going to happen.
He brings the bar with him.
Yeah, that's not going to happen in any way, shape, or form. What was our buddy George telling us? He was at a simulator yesterday.
Oh, he did go to the simulator.
Yeah, and he said he sent me a text today, and he said the simulator knocked like 20 yards off all my shots.
Oh, usually the simulators are juiced up and they add 20 yards to your shot.
Right, and I said, all right, let's burn it down. He goes, but they have a really nice bar. I said, you just saved it. You just saved me from committing arson. Yeah,
So is that a real? Because I watch a lot of boring golf videos to help me sleep.
Oh God,
and there's a lot of simulator work. There's a lot of fittings, and they take like average swing speed guys and gals. They put them in, and they're hitting like 7 irons, like 190. I'm like, that's not real. That's not real. Come on,
Is this the show today? Golf talk? Is that what we're doing?
No.
Cheese talk.
No.
Chess talk.
So this is what I got. This is what I had to get. Teddy and I, we had a couple of drinks on Thursday or Friday, and he told me all these bowling stories. And then as soon as he got here, so he said he was going to be 15 minutes late, so he got there 15 minutes early, and told me all the bowling stories over again. And I'm looking right at him. I'm 2 feet away from him. I said, "You already told me this." He continues. I go upstairs. I get the vacuum. I'm vacuuming just to clean the place up a little bit. He's still telling me the stories. But that's the best way to listen to a TED story.
Through the vacuum.
With a vacuum. Yeah. Because I can pretend like I'm listening. I don't actually have to listen, and I don't want to choke him. Yeah, I just like the sound, that sound of the vacuum. That's what I'm hearing. That's the most enjoyable part of TED.
And then I'm just like Charlie Brown. I'm like the adult in Charlie Brown in the background. I'm just like wah 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 wah
Yes.
wah wah. Like nothing registers.
When you tell me a story, and I tell you, oh, you already told me that. I know what's going to happen, and then you and I both say what's going to happen together at the same time. And then I stop, but you continue on. It continues the story. It's a little painful.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Okay. All right.
I'll find some new material. Talk about it. Eventually.
I don't think that's possible. I honestly don't think that's possible. You only do a few things in your life, and you tell me all of them.
Is there nothing organic about what you talk about? Is it all rehearsed?
It's all inorganic.
It's all material.
It's all synthetic.
It's all material.
It's all synthesized.
So, Mark, you know this. When we go, if we drive to the bar or something, Ted will get there like 5 minutes early, and he'll just be sitting in his car doing God only knows what. We walk in, he stays there another 10 minutes.
Research.
That's him practicing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
All
saying.
right,
That's research. Yeah.
All right, I said, all right, bowling story. Got to get those two out. Got to get those 2 bowling stories out. Golf story. I'm not sleeping well.
So there's a checklist. Yeah.
So when he's on his phone, he's not looking at porn or whatever. He's got his list of things he's got to hit. I haven't even talked about hats yet. Holy shit! I got a new hat.
So here's my question, guys. Okay, you don't have to admit anything out loud. So all that practicing you've been doing in the mirror with your golf swing, is it going to apply on Friday when you take it to the course? You don't have to answer that question. Just
my swing feels great.
Oh, okay.
Man, my swing is great. Love it.
I don't know. How do you practice in front of a mirror?
You take your pants off and practice golf.
See, now the guy who plays the dumbest.
I've never swung a club in my house in my life.
Now the guy who plays the dumbest, he's guilty. He's guilty.
I have.
You take full swings in your house?
There's a couple of marks on the ceiling. Yeah, there's a couple of marks on the ceiling.
There's a couple of edibles involved, some beer.
Holy
No,
crap!
I
used to when I had in my shop. I mean, that was different. So there was no mirror.
So you've never picked up a golf club in your house?
No.
For any reason?
No.
Just to hold it.
My clubs are in the garage. I don't even have clubs in my house.
You have no access to your garage.
Huh?
You have no access
to your garage.
You're going to go out to the garage and bring the club inside the house instead of swinging it outside.
You never actually went to the garage and took a club out and just.
I'm not saying inside the house. Why would I bring it in the house? I'll swing it outside.
Stay in the garage And I'm not saying you're taking full swings, but you're just chipping. You're
In the garage.
Yeah, in the garage.
Why wouldn't I just go out on my grass?
If it's like 0 degrees outside.
Oh, fuck you. It was 0 degrees. Why would I even have a club in my hand?
Yeah.
It's called practice, Mark.
Ted, we're moving on. I have a question because this I saw
I'm
two
dumber.
people.
I'm dumber right now.
We're all dumber. It's Billy Madison.
He's a hardcore practice.
We're all
This is
dumber
gonna
from
be
having
hard.
He's a
heard this.
hardcore practice practicer.
We're gonna push on.
Well, here's the thing. I worked out in the morning again today, and as much as I loved it, like being done early and coming home, and people are still sleeping, I'm just like, I'm done, man. I'm
Like 6 a.m.?
No, it was like 8, but everybody wakes up late. I was like, I felt like I beat the day, but now it's what 5:30, and now I'm just like, oh shit, I feel like I'm a little knocked down. I feel like I'm a little tired right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
felt,
just got back.
I felt great from the whole day.
There was a family today there.
Working out,
Yep.
like family.
Fourth grader, third grader, second grader.
They
mom
can't
and
be
dad.
in there.
Mom and dad. On all the treadmills. All 4 of them. All 5 of them took up 5 out of the 6 treadmills. The kids, the second grader, she had like her big iPad and she was on one next to mom. It's fucking bizarre. They were the nicest people in the world. I mean, they seemed nice, but I mean, they put their kids on the treadmills and then they were doing their own thing and it was just,
Well, it's good. I mean, the kid I saw yesterday or 2 days ago at the gym, walking in to go play basketball, he had to be 20, 30 pounds lighter than me. That's it. And he was 10 years old. This is one of the fattest children I've ever seen in my
these
life.
kids weren't like obese or anything. I mean, I
Right.
don't know, but
At
they
least
just
they're
put
healthy.
they put them all on a treadmill. Yeah, and then they all
Dangle
and then they all went in the
cookie
weight
in
room.
front of him? No, not when I'm there.
Well, they all went in the weight room.
No.
And then they left the one kid on the treadmill with it going like full blast, and he was just standing off to the side on his phone and putting one leg on it, and they're not tethered in. Like I always put the safety thing on. You never know. But no, they didn't. No, it was.
It's called negligent. It's called
Matt
negligent.
just let him up there. Matt just whatever.
It's called negligent parental supervision.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
I don't think like
I'll talk to the
second,
guy in
third,
charge.
and fourth graders should be on the treadmills.
There's probably an age limit at every gym.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, but
Like unsupervised kids, yeah. But you can't leave the kid.
supervised. It doesn't matter. Supervised. Parents aren't.
Yeah.
They're
Well, they did
obviously
leave them
not
unsupervised.
supervised.
Yeah, they did. They did.
They're obviously not supervised.
So why not take the kid? Why not just go one step further? Take him to the bench press, load up 3 plates on either side, and without a spotter, just
saw-
go ahead and max out, kid. Go ahead.
But it was
So I'm going to say 2 summers ago, like right around basketball season, right around this time, probably two springs ago, I saw a dad working his son out, and his son, he's probably 10, 12 years old. Wow, he was really riding him. I'm like, what are you doing, man? The kid's working out. He's throwing way too much weight on there. The kid's not even able to do one thing, one rep, and he's kind of like, come on, you can do it. And I'm just like, I was looking at him like, no, he can't. I'm like, this is what I want to say. Actually, you get your fat ass in there and do that. Because I didn't even think he could do that.
Sounds like he's living vicariously through his kid.
All right, I got to know this. Because again, I saw 2 people doing this. Why do adults chew gum? What's the purpose? No, I'm serious.
Oh, you just sometimes you get a little fidgety and you just want something in your mouth to just, you know what I mean? Work out your jaw
do
muscle.
people know what they look like? Do adults know what they look like when they chew gum?
I haven't chewed gum in a long time,
you
but
shouldn't really be able to tell that someone's chewing gum, though.
Okay, the people I saw
chew
were like,
gum.
when? I've never seen you chew gum in my life. I'm just
Bazooka,
telling
Bazooka
you.
Joe.
Well,
or-
it just goes to my point. You probably shouldn't know I'm chewing gum. I mean, I'm
Okay,
not like
so all right, why do
fucking-
people chew gum like they're trying to murder something in their mouth?
It could be just like nervous habit, like why do people smoke cigarettes? Not so much they want smoke, they just want to hold something in their hand and puff away. You know what I mean? So it's probably like a
I don't
nervous
think
tick.
it's that.
Okay.
I think if you're smoking cigarettes, I think you're addicted to the smoke.
No, some people just want that something to occupy their hand and mouth, like an oral fixation. Not,
Well, I
not
know-
all the time.
I mean,
not all the time.
I know why he's never seen me chew gum. Because we're either here or at the bar. I'm not going to chew gum at the bar.
And plus, I've never seen you walk and chew gum at the same time, so you have to be in a completely still.
Well, even if I did, you would be
Position.
paying attention or you forgot.
Oh, I'm watching you, Mark.
You'd forget.
Don't you worry. I've been taking notes.
Ted, remember that time we saw Mark chew gum? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, I do not remember that.
In fact, I have a complete journal of all Mark's movements, habits.
Yeah. You know, I noticed 3 weeks ago in the morning when I was following you to work.
Why did he turn left on Tui versus go straight? I don't know.
All right, so this is kind of weird. my family, my sister's family, we all went to the zoo on Sunday. Okay. And we end up at the outside leopard
I love the leopard enclosure. I love the leopard enclosure.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a zoo worker there, and standing right next to the zoo worker, and she's kind of watching the leopards. Okay. And they're outside doing their thing. One guy, one girl. There's a fire extinguisher right next to her. Outside is 30 degrees, 35 degrees. And so I got to ask, right? I'm like, why do you have a fire extinguisher? Because now I'm thinking, like, is there going to be a fire?
It's for the animals, obviously, to spray the animals in case they go ballistic, right? That's what it's for.
How did he know that?
What else could it be for, right? To spray them, because that obviously that spooks them, right? Because they get that. Yeah.
So there's two leopards, a guy and a girl, and they want them to mate. And so her job, and it has been for.
Oh, she was holding it. She was outside.
No, it was just standing next to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For the last year and a half, they've been trying to get these two leopards to mate. So about 4 hours every day, they're in the same enclosure. And her job for the last year and a half, for those 4 hours, is to stand outside, rain, shine, cold, hot. And if they decide to fight instead of have sex, she has to spray, like not at them, but near them, and it kind of would, the frost or whatever would confuse them.
Well, it's probably something else in it besides.
No, it's just basically
fire.
just the Yeah. I don't think it's I think it's something different.
Yeah, it's that noise in that.
And the smoke. But
Yeah.
that's her gig. So that in case they decide to.
I like the way Matt says, like the leopards aren't going to mate; they're going to have sex, like they're having. It's recreational.
Yeah,
it isn't for anything.
How
else.
does she know that the fighting, if they fight, that's the foreplay? Versus,
She's a fucking zookeeper, dude.
She's a trained zookeeper.
I didn't
answer.
actually get her
Yeah,
title.
But what if she was actually causing the leopards not to mate? What if they were going to mate right after that, but she never got to let them get to that point because she thought they were actually fighting? She's cock blocking. She's cock blocking the leopards. So that's all she's doing.
I thought you were going to say something even more stupider, like how does she know they're not both boys, or how does both females, or
Mark, this is a table of learned gentlemen. Let's not get silly now. Right?
No, so I asked her, and she said, yeah, over the course of the year and a half that she's been doing this so far, that she's never had to fire it, and that I said, how's the job? She goes, when it's cold, but she goes, I get paid to stand here and watch two leopards. Yep.
Yeah.
And she was more than happy. She gave us a really long story.
She's in the
she was probably super bored.
she's in the enclosure with them.
yeah, she's right there.
What are you, stoned?
But I mean, is there like a moat between them? I'm assuming like they can't get to her though.
No,
right?
she's on the outside, like right where we were.
Okay, yeah, she's not inside because
again, she's just going to shoot that stuff just to
Right.
distract them.
Right.
I guess it's going to.
It's a disturbing noise to them.
yeah,
Sure.
But I'm
unique.
saying,
Yeah.
but I'm saying if she's actually in there with them, I say I was under the impression she's in there, and then if she sprayed them, who's to say that leopard couldn't cover 10 feet in about 1.2 seconds and just
Ted.
rip her head off? So-
Ted, no,
That's why she's not in there.
Exactly.
That's
That's why-
very
but-
good.
but
Ted.
There's no job. There's no job.
Let me write this
at
down.
the zoo.
It's not a good idea for the zookeeper to be in there, in the enclosure with the leopards.
Yeah, see, that
when they're
wasn't.
trying to mate.
But you didn't say that.
I'm going to
initially.
go back and let her know.
You
that.
made- you made-
just
Or
in
have
case
sex.
they change her job.
You gave the impression.
Why am I inside now?
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, you gave the impression that she was actually like in there with them,
No,
watching them.
No, I don't
Now
think
you
so.
know what's going to
I'm
happen
sorry.
now on our Instagram feed. We're going to see all these videos now of zookeepers in the
zookeepers.
enclosure.
Yeah.
You know they're popular, right? That one lady got stuck in with the gorilla.
What?
Did you see that? Oh yeah.
Just recently?
Yeah, about a week or two ago. It's pretty fucking scary.
How would you? Okay, first of all, you don't get stuck in there.
No,
you don't.
I mean,
how'd she get stuck
there's
in
a series of doors.
Yeah,
and,
that
and
does.
get
It does. It
smart?
does happen. It
Da-
does happen.
da-da.
Yeah. Like one door open, one door closes, and if it
Yeah,
doesn't goes out of
and
sequence, yeah,
there
that's
was two.
happened.
It was. Man, he came out and he knew. I mean, he knew there was somebody. It was.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah. So.
Wait, you said a lady got stuck in there?
I think
The
it was a
zookeeper.
yeah, one of the
Yeah.
So
yeah.
did they get killed?
No, they got away. They got away. But
Yeah.
it was like
How
harrowing.
do you get away from a monkey?
Well, number one, it didn't.
Well, it's not a monkey, it's
It's
an
not a
ape.
monkey. It's a gorilla. You know, it's a male gorilla, like a silverback gorilla. So I think it was just there,
No
and I
tail.
think she went to distract it, and then or another zookeeper distracted it.
There was people on the outside.
Yeah, fire extinguisher.
And then while the girl was looking that way, she just slowly made her way and.
But it was a long
ran for her
time.
life.
It was more than a minute, I think.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty scary.
Wow, that'd be my last day at the zoo.
Actually, my favorite zoo story. So several years ago, you might remember this. I think it was San Diego Zoo. I think so. These three idiot teenagers were mocking a tiger, or basically annoying a tiger by making tiger sounds. You see people at the zoo. They make they try
Tiger's that stupid.
they aggravate the tiger. So I guess
You deserve it. If you're that dumb, if you can be mocked by a person making a tiger sound.
But I've seen it at the zoo too, like idiot people.
Did you say tiger or tiger sounds?
Tiger sounds. So, yeah, so anyway, long story short, I guess so. It's at an outdoor enclosure, but I guess the tiger was able to jump from a standing position, like over the enclosure.
I'm gonna pounce you, poo.
Yeah, and it landed on.
The wonderful thing about tigers is
so it got away. So it's now it's there with them,
and just in the zoo.
Yeah, so I guess like there's the moat, whatever the moat is, it's supposed to be at least say 10 to 15 feet wide, whatever they can, because they can. I think.
Well, it probably doesn't have mocking distance. It's probably just standard distance.
It was pissed. Yeah,
I think that happened. Did that happen? It was in San Diego.
I think it was in California. So long story short, the tiger leapt over the enclosure, and now it's there with those kids, and obviously they ran for their lives, and I think it caught one of them, and obviously mauled a kid to death. And
I'm pretty sure he's making this up.
No,
obviously.
it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
This
made
part, yeah, I think they made love.
No, it's not made up.
I know. All I know, they sprayed fire extinguishers, and the tiger stopped.
Yeah,
that's all I know.
I just want to make sure that tiger's okay. That's the moral of the story.
That's the most important thing to Ted.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Let's see. This is the Real Three Idiots podcast, and happy National Clam Chowder Day.
Clam chowder.
Chowder.
But the white one, not the red one. I don't like the red one.
Okay. That was my question.
Yeah.
Well,
Ted?
Boston is
the red.
So New England is white. Manhattan is red. What are you?
Manhattan. No, I
New England.
actually I like them both.
Yeah?
A lot. Yeah,
I've never tried the red. I've never tried the red.
I'm a Manhattan. I'm a red chowder guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maine. This is kind of funny. Way back in 1930 something, Maine tried to pass a law saying that tomatoes couldn't be used in clam chowder. Because they're New England style. They're the creamy based one. No tomatoes, so no red chowder. It failed, but I will share a little law
But
that
that's
Maine
a thing.
did pass.
That's a culinary thing, though.
It's a culinary thing. Yeah. Manhattan.
It has to have a certain ingredient in it to be called something.
Yeah.
Like butter. You can't call butter.
To be called New England clam chowder, it has to be cream based.
So they just put the emphasis to New England or the
right. But New England, actually, Maine did pass a law, and still to this day. Way back in the day, it's illegal to drive a car with a helmet on in Maine. Yeah, Maine.
There's a lot of stupid laws.
Like a World War I helmet?
Ted.
With the little spike on it.
A helmet.
I told you about the stupid city ordinances that are technically laws in Chicago. Like you cannot fly a kite within city limits unless it's in a designated area.
Kite area. Yeah.
Kite areas. There's another one about... you can't wear, like, honestly, it's on the books. There's an ordinance in Chicago, like, you can't wear pajamas. Like, you can't fish in pajamas.
No, well, that one's been broken.
What about Zubaz?
Yeah, what about stuff I wear as pajamas?
It's a weird... these are all things that are, like, I don't know.
Listen,
crazy ordinances,
You're telling the wrong guy, man. I don't know.
The good news is it's legal to keep an illegal migrant in your house, so it evens out.
It's legal to keep an illegal migrant. That sounds wrong already, Ted.
I know.
You know what? A fire extinguisher would stop that too. I really do believe that. All right. If you enjoy the episode, if you learned something today, please consider following the show, subscribing to your favorite podcast platform, or leaving a 5-star review. This helps the podcast more than I can say. This allows us to reach more and more people, and that would mean the world to us. Also, visit our website at voteforted.com. That's FORE, like what Ted yells before he hits you with his golf ball, or just Google The Real Three Idiots Podcast. Woo! Hot damn.
It's also the real3idiots.com. The number.
Oh, yeah, real
the number,
3idiots.
the number 3.
Yeah.
So if you want to leave a 5-star review on Spotify, if you go to your home button at the bottom, and you find our podcast, or you search for our podcast, and you're on the main screen for our podcast, there will be an area that says following or not or follow, a bell icon, then a gear, like for settings, then 3 dots. If you click on the 3 dots, it'll say rate the show.
Right.
So it'll say remove from your library, rate the show, share, show Spotify code, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. And if you're still listening,
so hit the 3 dots and then rate the show.
Yeah, there you go. Please.
We need ratings because we're not even on the radar yet.
I know. All right. Listen, man, before we get to Ted's tips, I got to do this because I think this is really cool. And I like it when people who are supposed to be telling us stuff don't know things, okay? Fox News anchor John Roberts might be the stupidest person alive. And this is why I will tell you. And this is based on everything that's happening. He reported last week that the new head of the EPA found $20 million in a car parked outside the EPA building.
You're talking
said
about,
this.
Talking about, because I think Lee Zeldin, who's the head of the EPA, allegedly said that, yeah.
Well, he didn't. He didn't say that.
Okay.
He didn't say that. Okay, but this is what John Roberts reported. He reported right there, and you can go see it. It's a great video. He said just in, the new head of the EPA just found $20 million in a car parked outside the EPA building.
Okay,
that's what he said.
That seems a little difficult to believe.
Right. And then they went along. They talked about it a little bit, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, that's wrong," And then you start thinking to yourself, "All right, it's gonna be tough to put $20 million in a car. Why would anybody put $20 million in a car? It's weird. It's not a van or an SUV." Okay, here's what the EPA guy actually said. He said that the money was parked.
Euphemistically, not actually.
Right.
Yeah.
It was parked,
not physically parked.
Right.
Yeah. So.
The head of the EPA said that money was parked in a bank account doing nothing. That's what he said. Yeah. What John Roberts got was that money was physically in a car parked in the parking lot of the EPA building.
So remember that game Telephone, where you tell you tell a story. By the time it reaches the 20th person, it's completely discombobulated and it's not accurate at all.
Yeah, we call it Chinese whispers.
Yeah. So this is a game of Telephone.
Yeah. But
so the message was lost.
I mean, when you do something like that, listen, you just have to be immediately fired, right? I mean, you can't let that slip.
Or promoted.
No, but you can't. you can't let that slip. That can't be something that you got from what you heard.
But don't forget, before he says those things, that stuff's all approved by the head honcho. So he's not like saying it in a vacuum. So yeah, in all fairness to him,
Ted, you can say anything you want. I don't approve it.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But Ted, if you ever said that there was a car with $20 million parked in it, then I would have to fire you.
Well, I wouldn't be here. I would actually take the car and meet some new friends and join a private country club.
I'm guessing $20 million bucks. There wouldn't even be any room in the driver's seat.
And I wouldn't even. Why would I tell you about it? If I found a car with $20 million, the last thing I would do is broadcast it to you so you can slit my throat and take it.
Right. I'm assuming if someone put cash in there and I'm the head of the EPA, I never say anything because I'm driving away in a car filled with $20 million.
Exactly. And once it's safely in my Swiss bank account, then I'll give you a call.
No, you can't put $20 million in a Swiss bank account. I mean, they check that.
Singapore bank account?
Ted, you just buy everything with cash forever and ever. Yeah. You're like Mr. Cashman.
Cayman Islands bank account.
I don't think you can. Man, is there still places you can put $20 million bucks at one time?
Yeah. That's
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
They're Bitcoins.
And then it's gone. And gone. Woo! Well, yeah, I had $20 million in cash. I turned it into $7 in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Well, look at all these companies who do who headquarter in the Cayman Islands because I guess it's exempt from U.S. taxes and they're very secure and secretive and
I don't,
which is I guess code for money laundering in a nice way, but So.
I don't know if I believe that.
Okay.
No, I don't. I don't honestly know if I believe that.
I'd keep $10 million in cash under my mattress, and I would put $10 million in a Singapore Swiss bank account, Cayman Islands, or Costa Rica.
I get it.
You know what I would do? Open a bank called Cayman Islands Bank and take all Ted's money. Ted, I just opened a bank, Cayman Islands Bank.
I'm not falling for that Nigerian. Yeah. I'm not falling for that Nigerian prince scam anymore.
I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. No, you'd only get half because the other half Ted would be sleeping on, and then no one would go to that. You just wouldn't. No. Forget it. Yeah, and he's got $10 million bucks. He's sleeping on it, and you got to go with nope, I'm out. Forget it. He can have it. Yeah,
I would hire that leopard from the zoo to guard the money.
Be the woman, the zookeeper. Anytime somebody tries to come in
with a fire extinguisher. Yeah,
but she's never sprayed it, so she might do it poorly. She might panic.
Well, the extinguisher could be outdated too. She might have to update. What if she pulled the pin on it and it didn't work?
I'm gonna tell you
then
something.
She failed.
Wouldn't that be the best?
I'm gonna tell you it's the biggest fucking scam in the world. Those things never go bad.
Fire extinguishers?
Yes. That technology's been around for a long time. What they have now, the compressed in there, all that stuff in there. We have a fire extinguisher that we had in the condo in 1990. Kelly got it in 1997. It still works. I tested it. But you're supposed to, if you have business, you have to get them updated once a year.
Yeah, with the tags. Yeah,
and if you don't want to do that, then you got to buy a new one every year because they can't be more than a year old. Yeah. Which I get it. They're making sure, right?
Yeah. Well, and plus, what's in there? Baking soda, right? Because that's what puts out the fire, right? It's not it's not water because if it's like a grease fire, if you put water on grease, it makes the fire worse.
It's actually baking soda, but it's some sort of.
It's like a powder, some type of white powder.
It could be cocaine. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what
well,
the fuck's in it.
Well, we know it's not anthrax.
it's not
It's
clam
not
chowder.
How do you know?
anthrax.
I don't know. I can't.
I'm assuming it's baking
Ted's
soda.
got
can't
one with
say it's
clam
not
chowder in
anthrax.
it.
Yeah.
Red or white.
I thought you said clam chowder. No, I said powder.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have a fire extinguisher. I have no idea what's inside.
We have 3 in our house now.
3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because every year I buy a new one for the shop instead of paying a service $150 to come out and certify it. It's cheaper just to go buy one for $89.
I could use a
It
couple.
costs $150 to say your fire extinguisher works, and you can just get a new one.
Yeah.
I could use a couple if you want to get rid of them. I could.
No, I've got one upstairs and I got one in the kitchen.
You do not have a fire extinguisher, Ted.
No, I don't have one. That's why I want one.
Oh, you want one?
Want one, yeah. So if you have extra ones that you want to get rid of, I'm happy
No, I
to take
don't.
it off your hands.
I don't.
Okay, I'll go to Ace Hardware then. Whatever.
You've gone 50 some odd years without a fire extinguisher, Ted. You're not going to Ace Hardware
I use
soon.
I use a wet blanket in case there's an emergency.
No, actually, I am getting my boys those blankets, those kitchen blankets. That
Oh, you were saying that.
yeah, because they're both going to have their apartments next year. So
okay.
Put out the fire.
yeah, it's just you keep it right there, and if there's something, I mean, all you have to do is fucking throw that thing on top, and it's done.
That makes sense. I mean, for college kids, that's probably.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're drunk and high and all that stuff,
Well, they shouldn't be
that's
cooking
probably
when they're
all you
drunk
got.
anyway, so-
Oh, okay, yeah.
And starting a bonfire in the middle of your living room. Yeah.
And listen, college kids, don't cook when you're drunk. Don't have sex when you're drunk. Okay, don't do homework when you're drunk. Don't.
It's just cooking. I leave it at cooking.
Oh, okay. I mean, we want to help.
You just said all the
I thought we were
things.
helping.
You just said all the things that they're going to completely ignore and actually be doing.
You just said all the things that RFK did in college.
Oh, I thought
You
he
left
was
out heroin.
I thought he was doing right now.
You left
Yeah,
out
I was
heroin.
at the
You left
bottom
out-
of my class. This is my. We're at the bottom of my class. He's got a thing. Bottom of my class, and then I did heroin.
Tracheotomy?
And then I was at the top of my class.
Tracheotomy?
And I'm like, and again,
He forgot he hired somebody to do all his work once he started heroin.
Mr. R. Do they call him just R for short because he's RFK? Mr. R. Don't tell people that.
RFK is already shortened, so why wouldn't they just call them RFKs?
We got, but the kids shorten everything now. If you have something, it's got to be shortened.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, don't tell people that. Don't tell people that because at some point somebody's going to do it. Yeah, I just what I feel. All right, Teddy, we need to get to your tip. Yeah, because a lot of people like tune out after you do the tip, so
Yeah.
now they've had to listen for like a half hour instead of 15 minutes.
Yeah, I've been tuning out until I get to the tip. Just in the spirit of full disclosure, if you don't mind. So. With all due respect. With all due respect.
We don't mind, and thank you for the respect.
With all due respect.
Well,
It is
all
due.
of it. All right. Let's see. I have your. Oh, here it is. Okay, wait. I got it. Okay. I have your sponsor. Ted's Tips is brought to you by Major League Baseball. We know it's way too long and there are way too many games, but if you've got nothing else to do, put on a game. If you get bored, you can play on your phone and just listen. Major League Baseball. Enjoy it now because pretty soon it'll be gone, and then you'll be saying to yourself, I kind of miss it. I think. All right. Who is that did that all the time with the paper?
Was that David Letterman or
Yeah,
one
David
of those
Letterman.
guys? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. With
Well,
the
now you
top
got
10
now,
list.
well, now you
Top
got
10
you got Jon Stewart who does similar stuff, except he smashes stuff on his desk.
We should do a top 10 list.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we can just steal it. He doesn't do it anymore, right? I mean, once somebody doesn't do it, you can take it over, right? You know what we'll do?
Have
Top 5.
Yeah, top 7, like a weird number. Top 8.
It's all been done. It's all been done.
Hold on, I'm literally writing it down now. Top 6.
I like that. Yeah.
A top 6 list. All right.
How about the bottom half?
Actually, you know what?
The bottom 6.
The bottoms.
The last 3.
I like that.
Or just finally, the last one. Just
The
finally.
bottom 6.
And finally, number 10. Wait a minute. What happened to 1 through 9?
Oh, we'll take all the ideas. We'll take a great idea, and then the 5 worst possible outcomes of that idea. I like that. Okay, or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 6. Okay, good. All right, Mark, you have a song.
I do.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, Ted won't tip now. No, Ted won't tip now. You can stand him up with a glass of Crown, but Ted won't tip now. No, he'll tip his crown, and he'll keep this. He won't tip around, and he'll keep this show from bringing him down. Gonna tip his crown, and Ted won't back down.
Uh,
Oh, Tom Petty, he was a treasure.
Sure was.
I liked
I
him.
can take him or leave him. I can take him or leave him. I got to be honest with you.
Love Tom Petty.
Yeah, not. I mean, yeah, I'd listen, but I wouldn't go out of my way.
Okay.
Yeah, would not go out of my way.
I mean, I'm not asking you to join a cult. I'm just saying, he had some good songs. That's
No,
all.
I don't think I would ever say today I want to listen to Tom Petty. I would listen to Bruce Springsteen.
I mean, I don't go out of my way to listen to anybody, but if it came on, I wouldn't turn it off. Is all I'm saying. That's my standard.
Okay, I wouldn't kick the radio.
He
I
didn't
wouldn't
like
mute it.
He didn't like Tom Petty so much that he sang along and kind of threw me off and fucked me up. So don't do that. He threw me off. I messed the whole song up. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because I mean,
I'm just humming.
I'm trying to follow this, and I'm trying to listen to you.
Oh man, you know what?
So next time, could you just honor us with your silence?
This is like listening to LeBron tell everybody why he
true.
lost.
What do you want me
Honor
to do?
us with your
when was the last time I messed up a song?
Honor us with your silence.
Yeah.
While
LeBron,
Marcus,
you're the best basketball player in the world. How'd you lose? Well, you know what? I started watching that guy play.
You know, he's not. He's going to stay for another 2 years until his other son is eligible for the draft, and they're going to draft him.
This is going to be the Los Angeles LeBrons, ladies and gentlemen.
Los
Angeles.
yeah.
First of
LeBron.
all, he's still able to play. He scored 40 on it. He's unbelievable.
Sure.
I'm not saying he's not.
Well,
He's sticking around.
Well, he spends millions every year on. I mean, I think he's in great shape. I think he's one of those guys that actually has the best. I think he literally spends several million a year on his body and his nutrition and everything. So so he's maximized. Whatever talent he has, obviously.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's an awesome basketball player. Yeah. I just every time I see a video of him, he's whining and bitching about getting fouled and throwing himself to the ground. It's just it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Just be a goddamn man about it.
What's your algorithm on your Instagram?
LeBron's a bitch or something. I don't even know what it is, but yeah, I get that. You know what? I haven't gotten it for a while, but now my phone's sitting right here. I will get it. You're right. All right, Teddy, are you ready for your tip?
Yes.
All right, Ted, I need a little help. A friend of mine broke up with his girlfriend about a month ago. Almost immediately, we started going out. I'm guessing the guy and the girlfriend, not
I read that. It didn't come out right.
Yeah.
And now we are officially dating. We are going to a large group date, and I'm going to bring Sonia.
Okay.
That's her name.
That's her. Yep.
Should I tell my friend ahead of time or just show up and explain? So you don't have to assume. They dated for almost a year, never talked marriage, but did mention moving in together, but broke up shortly after that. What is the etiquette for this? Jason, 24. It's up to you. New York, New York.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow. I like that.
That's a bonus.
All right, so help Jason figure out what is etiquette to either tell him ahead of time or just show up with his old girlfriend.
Well, Jason, first of all, congratulations on meeting your future ex-wife. That's number one.
Oh, God.
Okay, 2 drink minimum. Okay, here's the thing. Number one, you don't have to explain anything. Okay, she was with a guy, whether it was a year or 10 years.
No, what's going to happen is he's going to walk in with his buddy's ex-girlfriend. Something's going to be said, Ted. You can't just...
Yeah.
It's not like you're bringing your grandma. Well, who's that? My grandma.
Well,
okay, cool.
Well, number one, we don't know if something's going to be said. And if it is... Well, number one, he's 24. So let's just say somebody blurts out, hey, what are you doing with her? I thought she was with blah, blah, blah for the last year.
She's going to be there.
Ted, he's going to bring Sonia with him.
Yes, of course.
To this party.
Right. So Sonia...
And his buddy is going to see them together.
The guy who she went out with before.
Yeah, the ex is going to be there, his friend.
Yes, this is poorly worded. I couldn't make that out. Okay, yeah, I mean... I guess, number one, I wouldn't say anything initially, but if it...
Surprise, I'm dating your old girlfriend.
If push comes to shove, and... Well, number one, I guess the best thing to do is, it seems like a situation that's easily avoidable by simply not going to avoid that whole potential...
Ted, they're dating. They're going now. They're going.
Right, but they don't have to go to that particular event. They could do,
Ted, they're
100
dating
other things.
now. They're dating.
Yeah.
So they're going to do all the date things, which involve... Because he's dating his buddy's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay.
They're doing this now. They're going to go to places. They're going to go to movies. They're going to go to bars. They're going to do events.
Hence the term dating.
This is the first one.
Okay. So actually, now that you mentioned it, now that I understand what's going on, actually this tip's not more for Jason. It's more for the other guy. So here's the tip. It's like the tip within the tip. So this is like 4D chess. So the tip is not for Jason. It's for the other guy who's going to be in a perpetual state of wonderment, thinking, how can this... My ex-girlfriend from a year now be going out with this guy, and the answer is this, because women have that gift. They can easily replace a guy, okay? And it's not your fault. It's just is what it is. So you can stew about it, or you can accept it. And here's the thing. When a woman dumps you, other guy, whatever your name is, not Jason, but other guy, basically she's giving you permission to meet a better version of her. So you can meet so now you can go ahead and meet the 2.0 version of Sonia. So she's going out with Jason. It sucks. Betrayal's a bitch. Let's get over it. Let's move on. Jason doesn't owe you an explanation. Obviously, it's not Jason's fault. It was this Sonia's choice was to date Jason, knowingly and voluntarily. So he's in, you're out. It was your turn. Your turn's over. It's time to move on.
Was she a pinball machine?
Well, she is, but she's not tilted yet. So my tip is not more for Jason. It's more for the other guy.
Who didn't ask for it, who's not going to hear it.
Well, you know what? He might.
So you're saying Jason should say nothing.
Say nothing.
Walk in with his buddy's ex-girlfriend.
Sure.
Just walk in.
Walk in.
It's not what it seems. We're not dating. We're just fucking.
Could be friends with benefits. I don't know.
It's like a pinball thing. I'm just banging her till she tilts.
Well, let me ask you. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's assume he gets called out. Okay, I would say nothing, but let's assume someone says something. Just say, yeah, you know what? And just what was said. Yeah, she obviously had a relationship with this other guy for a period of time. That relationship reached its logical conclusion. It reached its end game.
I don't think they care about anybody else. I think Jason wants to know.
What does Jason want?
Jesus Christ. Jason wants to know. He's coming in with his buddy's ex-girlfriend. And his buddy's going to be there. Should he tell his buddy ahead of time
his former
that they're dating?
His former buddy.
No, they're friends still.
Oh, okay, good. Well, how good a friend is he?
Are you listening? Should he tell him ahead of time or just go to the party and surprise him?
Surprise him that, bang, I'm dating your ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
He's asking, should I tell him ahead of time?
Okay, now that I completely understand what's now. Okay, yeah, maybe as a courtesy.
By the way,
as a courtesy.
Hold on a second. Before you get stupid and say more stupid shit.
As a courtesy.
Folks, I did not send this today. This was not something I sent like an hour ago.
And you also read it in front of him.
Since it's his buddy, okay, as a courtesy, now that I understand, as a courtesy, I probably would, Jason, let your buddy know, give him a heads up, just say, hey, with all due respect, I'm banging your girl.
And by the way, this is the most prepared he's ever been for a tip.
And yes, she said, I am better.
He sat in the car.
Not your fault, Jason. Not your fault, other guy.
Ted worked on this for a week.
Yes.
He had it all wrong.
Yeah. She's just graduating up the food chain. Other guy had his chance. Obviously a year. He had a year audition. The audition didn't pan out. He didn't get the part. Jason got the part for whatever reason.
You know what, Ted? I feel like you could be White House spokesperson right now. You could be the fucking president of the United States. You just made no sense whatsoever talking about something you had no idea about, and then in the end, you actually said a girl was like a pinball machine.
I think this is obviously, Jason, you're not reinventing the wheel here, right? This isn't the first time this has happened.
No, at least one other time.
Okay, and it's also not the first time there's a million sitcoms on TV that have this scenario play out at some point or another. One of the great ones is, and it played out like 3 different times, that 70s show. Google that 70s show, dating, ex, dates friend, blah, 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 because, there's a couple of good episodes on that. And just reenact that episode, because I think one happens at at a dance.
Does he tell or not tell?
It ends up okay.
But did he tell him ahead of time,
no,
or he just walked in?
No, just walked in. Yeah, so I
think Ted's got that part right. I mean, they broke up for whatever reason. He's moved on.
And it's been a month.
Been a month.
Yeah.
He's obviously got another pinball machine.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
So Google sitcom and just do what the sitcom.
Yeah. So actually, the tip is more for Jason and the other guy if the other guy is listening.
Not Friends. That's 70s show.
But Friends, they all dated everybody.
That's on that one too.
That's personally never happened to me, but has it ever happened to you guys where you were going out with a girl for like a decent amount of time? I'm not saying like even a year, but let's say you were going out for like 6 months.
No,
and she broke up with you, and then she went out with somebody that you actually know.
No,
like an associate.
But I got one's better. It's never happened to me, but I was dating this girl for just a couple of months. I don't know, 2-3 months.
Okay.
And
okay, that was a nice story.
I know. What the fuck was that, dude?
I'm agreeing. I'm placating you, Mark.
You don't have to.
I'm placating you.
I'll get there. Without your help.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Anyway, whatever.
Well, proceed. I mean, tell us the story.
Well, so we broke up, and it was fine. I didn't really care. And she ended up dating a guy who was roommates with my good friend, who we're like really close friends. And him and I worked together, and I was dating her while we were all hanging out. And then this guy, this roommate of his, has no idea who she is. I've never met his roommate before. And she just randomly was dating this guy. So one day he showed up in the apartment, and she was there. And he's like, how the fuck did you get in here? She's like, what are you talking about? He's like, how'd you get my apartment? Because he knew her. We had no idea that the roommate knew that he knew her.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then he came out of the bedroom, and he's like, do you know her? And he's like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay.
Why is this bitch in my
No,
house?
imagine
man?
that, dude. Imagine it. He came home and she was in his apartment.
Yeah.
and his roommate wasn't
That's a little freaky.
in sight. And he's like,
Your
"The
ex-girlfriend
fuck?"
from a year ago
No,
is
my
just,
my ex-girlfriend.
your ex-girlfriend from a year ago is just in the apartment.
So there's no frame of reference.
No,
She's
frame
just
of
there.
reference. Yeah, so he's like, "What are you doing?" He walked in. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing in my apartment?" He's like, he hadn't seen her like in 3 months or whatever.
You know, it'd be great if he just walked up to you and go, Mark, you back with this bitch? I thought she dumped you, man.
So has that ever happened to you? Have you ever gone out with a girl and like you broke up for whatever reason, and then she was dating somebody you know, not even like a friend, but like just like an associate or just?
I got a better one.
Oh.
And I might have told this story before, but I went on a date with a girl, and my buddy tagged along because he had nothing to do, and he shitbagged me the entire time.
No, he had something to do.
Well,
it was called stealing your girlfriend.
So he shitbagged me the entire time. Okay. I did the best I could.
Did the passive-aggressive thing.
did
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
I mean, he was great.
That was good.
Every move I had,
He's
everything,
good.
he just
he shut that shit down immediately.
Immediately. and so then he kind of takes off right towards the end, and then her and I, and it's dead. I know it's dead. I'm just like, I mean, not only did I do, I thought I'd do it. I did a pretty bad job. He was there to make sure that
he just reinforced it. He goes, hey, you and Limp Dick have a good one, all right?
Yeah,
you have a
Limp
great
Dick,
date.
nose
Does
picking.
he call you the next day and say, "Hey, so how'd it go?"
Shitbag. Well, no, better than that. Better than that.
Is that turd bit of porn on your phone?
4 days later, we're on the same floor in college, and I see her, I don't know, about 8:00 at night, walking out of his room. And one of the guys.
How did you feel?
Well, no, hold on. And I'm with a bunch of guys. So one of the guys goes, he goes, Maddie, he goes, wasn't that the girl you like from?
She was walking out of his room.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. She goes, wasn't that girl you like that you went on a date with? You said it was just absolute horse shit. I said, yeah. So, of course, now I got to confront this guy, right? So I got to say something.
No, I'm sorry. Is he
He's a friend.
He's a friend.
Well,
He's a friend. No, he was a friend.
Yeah, he was a friend.
He was a friend.
That was the last time.
Well, he was never a friend.
Well, I
he
thought
was he was under the guise of a friend.
Yeah. So of course I had to confront him because everybody was there, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, it just kind of worked out, blah blah blah. Okay. And yeah, I was mad, and we did the pushing and the shoving, but
okay.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
And then karma helped me out. And 2 days later, one of the guys on the floor says, hey, you hear about Eric? And I said, no. He goes, that girl he stole from you that he was banging the whole time, like I guess continuously for like the last week. Yeah, he goes, she gave him craps.
Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah.
Nice.
All is right with the universe.
Karma.
All is right. So you dodged a bullet.
dodged
So
the
actually,
craps.
Eric, wherever you are, did you a favor.
So
in the scheme of
in
things,
my
yeah.
neighborhood, it didn't happen to me, but in my neighborhood, like we had a big group of friends where I grew up.
Same. I know what you're going to say.
And girls too. And we hung out with girls, and a lot of the girls dated. It was several guys in the group.
Right.
It wasn't weird, and nobody was like
No, there was nothing. There was
mad about it.
No,
or
it was
anything.
high school, and you just kind of did.
It was actually it was high school.
High school,
it was like
college-y time,
sophomore, junior, senior year, and then senior, freshman, college years. But yeah, I know a couple girls that dated like a couple of guys in their group at one point
the
or
same
another.
thing. We dated,
and
a couple
everyone
girls
remained
dated.
friends and everything.
Yeah, it's all interchangeable because you don't know who has the better chemistry. So everyone's just kind
It's
of
just high
experiment.
school.
It's
It's
just
not like
high-
they're-
But when you're in a neighborhood
Doesn't
and
count.
you guys all live in that same area, and there's these cliques, right? There's fractions around, but we have kind of biggest clique, and we were probably like the coolest, and everybody wanted to hang out with us. So nobody wanted to ruin that. I think that was a big thing of it.
Wait, that was my friends too. We were the coolest.
Wait, I
Everyone
wasn't.
thinks they're
I wasn't the
cool.
coolest. I hated you guys.
I know how I sounded, but it was
No,
true.
that's-
Like everybody valued our internal relationship so much that nobody was willing to like give that up because of you know.
Yeah. And I'm actually I'm not real super strong friends with a bunch of those guys, but the girls and the guys, we still kind of talk. But yeah, you go out for a couple weeks or a month, and then you'd go out with somebody else.
Yeah.
It was,
So we've all been through that on a lesser scale.
yeah.
Obviously.
Now Jason gets to see if he gets beat up. Yeah. Well, I guess it just depends on how much Jason's buddy really liked this girl and who broke up with who.
He messed up asking Ted. Just check a sitcom.
Don't
Google.
all people do.
Google it and do what the sitcoms do.
I wish Jason all best.
Yeah. Well, he needs the best now
And
because he got the worst.
And you too, Sonia.
So you home wrecker? Yeah, home wrecker. Oh, I have an update. I almost forgot. You guys remember Marina Marchese, the honey expert?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was thinking about her when I saw this. Turkish Honey, who is the second leading producer of honey.
I love that artist.
Turkish honey.
Yeah.
I think there was wasn't that a porn star chick? They have been taking their honey and tainting it. I guess it's called adulterated, and tainting it with sugar, glucose, sucrose, fructose. I mean, any ose you can, and selling it. And so they're saying now that almost half of the honey in the world is now adulterated with some kind of sugar in it, and it's not just pure honey. So you have to be careful.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I guess Turkey is very lawless. So I'm assuming that the people they catch are thrown in jail or killed. I don't know how it works, but yeah, be on the lookout.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So,
That's like one of those things she had said, right? Buy local.
Yeah.
Find a local. Because all you have to do is Google it. Because we live in the city of Chicago, and there is no shortage of beekeepers in the city proper that you could buy honey from.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's.
I know you mentioned
You
that.
could probably get a Facebook page and find somebody with some good honey, right? And I guess if they were loading it with sugar, and once they found out, you could just go to their house, kick shit out of them.
I guess, actually it's funny. I was just reading the other day, like they were talking about Prince Charles or King Charles. He likes his tea with honey versus sugar.
He is just a piece of shit.
It's very common.
Oh, I think you're talking about.
What? I thought they.
No, I thought you're about Prince Andrew. He's the piece of shit.
I put honey.
No, if you
in
put
my
honey.
coffee.
No, but I think
in my tea, I put
England,
honey.
don't they put? I thought they put sugar and milk in their tea.
That's
their
gross,
thing.
Yeah. I put honey in mine. Honey and lemon. I put honey and lemon.
I just don't drink tea.
Yeah, I don't drink tea. But I guess if I did, I think honey would be a better sweetener than sugar.
I would say
if I
for
had to
sure.
pick,
If I was going to drink tea, I would much rather go with honey.
So on a side note, my favorite punching bag of all time, Prince Andrew, who, as we know, is a disgraced prince who
His side note is staying on topic, by the way.
was, stripped of all his military titles after his association with
He didn't
Jeffrey.
have any military titles.
He did with Jeffrey Epstein. So he's stripped. So basically, he's like an outlier. He's basically he's got the scarlet letter
Don't
on
worry,
him.
I don't think anybody who's friends with Prince Andrew is listening to the show. Yeah.
So what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, I guess he's living on this 30-room estate.
Oh my God! Don't tell this
that
story again.
apparently, so King Charles cut off his funding, so he can't. So I guess it's like a 21-acre estate with gardens that he can't upkeep by himself.
I'm looking for my bottle opener.
Okay, so-
Is there something? Are you going to throw it at him so he stops talking?
Yeah,
You've
I'm just
told
going
us
to drink
before.
a can. Hold on.
Did I tell you about his teddy bear collection?
Yes. Oh my God. You know what, Ted? Maybe instead of that, you could tell us a bowling story. If you fucking do that, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. All right. Try to throw it to me without hitting the computer. You dick!
You didn't catch it. He actually.
Thank God.
I threw it over the
He
computer.
did.
Oh
he
my
just
God.
missed it.
I
He
was
missed it.
afraid.
He missed
I was
it.
so
All
afraid.
you need to do this. I dropped it in the bread basket.
He did. He just missed it.
I don't know. I just got scared.
He dropped it.
You know what? I just got scared. Sorry. I'm friends with Prince Andrew, and it doesn't work out for me very well. All right. Wow, this is so bizarre to me. Jackson and I got a little drinked up the other day, and we were going through TV, and we turned on The Muppets Most Wanted, one of the Muppet movies. Have you guys ever seen it?
I've seen some of the Muppet movies. They're actually pretty entertaining.
Okay. So,
That's one of the newer ones, I think.
yeah, 2014.
Yeah.
Not that new.
I mean, okay, so this is there's several things that blew my mind. Number one, this is the second Muppet movie Ray Liotta was in.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we looked it up. He had so much fun doing the first one that he wanted to do this one. He's actually singing and dancing in the Muppet movie. Yeah, with Danny Trejo.
Oh yeah, Danny Trejo. Yeah.
Yeah, they both play criminals.
That's pretty
along
funny.
with some other guys, some fairly famous people that are the criminals in the Muppet movie.
Actually, voiceover with Muppets or cartoons are actually more lucrative for actors than the actual acting.
Well, this
themselves.
wasn't voiceover. This was them.
Okay,
They were the people.
Oh, they were actually there. Okay,
yeah. It's
okay.
Muppets, so it's not a cartoon.
Right.
Ricky Gervais was in this. Okay, and then there was one person in there for about 30 seconds, and this one blew my fucking mind. Diddy was in this movie. He's on a train doing something. I don't know what it. He's on a train for what reason I don't know, and he's with the bad Muppets.
They don't cut that out.
No, with the bad Muppets, he's shooting dice on a train in a tuxedo with some of the bad Muppets, though.
But it's actually Diddy. He's not like dressed up as a
it's
Muppet.
Diddy.
It's him. Yeah. So it's a
They
cat.
don't dress up as Muppets.
No,
They're people.
My God,
people,
have you ever
okay.
seen like a Muppet
You
movie?
have no idea what a Muppet movie
They're
is.
out in real life. With,
Oh, I
it's the
see.
Muppets interacting
Oh, I
with
see.
real people.
I'm thinking of like Miss Piggy,
Yes.
Kermit, but they're actually people that are actually that
with them. You ever seen the Muppet Show? They always have a host.
Oh yeah, okay, got it.
There's real people
it's been a
with the
long time.
Muppets.
Oh, yeah. He's never seen. You know what? You know what, Mark? He has no idea what we're talking
It's
about.
fine.
No, I
Better,
do.
more
I
for
do.
us. More for us.
I'm just thinking of the actual Muppets. Yeah, so
What do you mean Muppets?
You know who was
the marionettes.
You know who was on campus this week at Iowa? Cooper DeJean.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was there.
That's for and people don't know that.
Did
that
he
was
bring his hot ass girlfriend?
that was the
No,
Philip.
but you know what? His brother, I guess, is like a junior in high school.
Uh-huh.
It's like I don't know if this is true or not, but I read he's 6'5", 230.
Holy shit!
And he's been offered by Michigan, Wisconsin, and now Iowa offered him too.
Is
I
he
guess
play
he's-
football or? Is
Yeah,
he
no,
just,
he's play. Yeah, he's like a number 4-5 junior in the country or something like that. But I mean, I read
Does
it.
he have a hot ass girlfriend?
Cooper DeJean's not anywhere near 6'5" though.
Did he go to Iowa?
Yeah,
Who?
he went.
Cooper
to
DeJean
went
did,
to
yeah.
Oh
Iowa,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Last
He's
year
the
was
he's the
there
one.
Let's
Who had the,
focus on the fact that he has a hot ass.
no, he's the one who had the pick six. So he's the only person
Yes.
who ever had a pick six in the Super Bowl on his birthday. On his birthday.
Yeah.
That was an interesting stat. That's pretty cool.
That was an incredible return.
It was.
The catch, but then to stick it in.
Yeah, what he did, that was awesome. All right, and then one last thing about Diddy. I just saw this. It just happened to come up because I was looking at this. Did you know that he was, when Usher, the singer Usher, was 13, Diddy became his legal guardian. He lived.
I heard
Yeah.
about that, but I didn't know that.
He did that with. We talked about this. He did that for Justin Bieber too.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But I mean, and so when he called Diddy's house that he lived in when he was a kid, it was a teenager back then. This is so weird. He called it Puffy's Flavor Camp. That's the way he referred to his house.
Michael
Flavor
Michael
Camp.
Jackson's place was Neverland. So
No, but I mean, I don't understand that Puffy's Flavor Camp. What is that? I mean, that's just weird. There's no way to there's no way to hear that and not think that is something messed up that's happening.
So P Dids, whatever his name is. He's 54 years old. He's a 54-year-old man.
Oh God.
He's made a lot of bad life decisions.
You know what? My fault. I just thought it was ironic that he was in this movie.
Did you know,
Sorry, Ted.
did you know his lead attorney just quit the case?
Yes.
His
So
lead attorney
remember
just
that?
quit the
I didn't know
case.
So
Yeah.
remember when we had the movie critic Scott on?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember you talked about the Joker
Yes.
and how about how it was bad, and then the second one was
Oh, it was the worst. The singing duet with.
So I think the first one won an Academy Award.
Yeah, but
the
I
first
wasn't
one
impressed. I wasn't impressed.
Critically acclaimed and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I wasn't
the
impressed.
Second one. So now listen to what Quentin Tarantino said about the movie, and I don't remember when he said this. I think he said it like
The second one or the first one?
the second one.
Okay, second one.
Because Todd Phillips is the guy that did the movie.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. Todd Phillips is the guy that did the Joker movies.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So the second Joker movie, I'm quoting Tarantino. He said, Todd Phillips is the Joker. The Joker directed the movie, the entire concept. Even him spending the studio's money, he spended it like the Joker would spend it. He's saying fuck you to the movie audience. He's saying fuck you to Hollywood. He's saying fuck you to anybody who owns any stock at DC and Warner Brothers. Tarantino has this theory that something happened between the 1 and 2, and he said, and so he just made this movie because they just gave him the reins because it was so good. The first one was so good, I guess. And he's like, I don't know.
He wanted to make sure he could never do another movie? Because if you do that and it comes out, you're done.
Tarantino is in agreement with like you, Ted, and with Scott, and he just said it was in a
Well, here's the
but
thing.
he's saying that it was all done kind of
Purposely.
tongue in cheek and on purpose.
Yeah.
And everyone else is none the wiser. It was like a ruse.
But that's like a career. I mean, like number one.
No, he'll still be able to.
I'm just saying, like, who thought when they were sitting down before they made the movie that the people, obviously there's people that sign off on this, right? Because there's a multi-million-dollar budget. Who think, let's make the Joker into a dance and singing musical with Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
Let's take our
no,
arch
we all know
villain.
the concept, but we know how.
I mean, if you're going to make it,
and
you
someone
make it with
and someone
Lady
said,
Gaga.
"Wow, this is a really great
Did
idea."
you hear what he said though? He said Todd Phillips is the Joker in
Yeah.
the movie. He's the Joker. He's doing the
you have
movie
to,
like
because you have to be insane,
Right.
to make a movie like
No,
that.
but
Yeah,
no.
And
The deep concept is that the making of the movie is the movie,
yeah.
and that what
fact
ends
that he
up,
made it, yeah.
what ends up isn't what it is. It's the concept that it was made is what the movie is about.
Yeah.
Not that whatever is on the screen is just on the screen.
Well, here, going back to the first Joker, which I've never seen.
You know what? That's too deep, man.
I've never
people who watch movies are fucking stupid.
I've never
There's no way.
I've never seen the first Joker in its entirety, but I've seen enough clips of it on YouTube to get a gauge of it. And I know Keanu Reeves. I mean, what Joaquin Phoenix. I know he won Best Actor. Everyone had hard and for it. And honestly, I was not even impressed by. Okay, you got a guy who's playing someone who's supposedly.
You were not impressed by the movie you didn't see.
No, I did see it. I'm just saying. Wait, he played
you
a guy.
said you didn't see it.
No, I didn't see the entire thing, but I saw enough of it to make an informed decision.
Part 1 or 2?
1.
Oh.
So I didn't want to bother watching 2. But so the point is, here's a guy who's playing someone who's supposed to be
You didn't
like
bother watching 1?
mentally ill. And he does a few inappropriate things and we all had a good laugh about it. Honestly, what we call that in my household? Fucking amateur hour. That's what it's called.
Well, my wife and my oldest went and saw that in the theater, and they came back and they liked it. And then I watched it a few months later on pay-per-view. I mean, I streamed it, right? And I thought it was okay. I mean, I thought the performance was pretty good. I thought the movie itself was the story was interesting. I mean, I thought De Niro was great in it. So I thought there was a lot of good in the movie. Did I love it? No. Did I like it? It was okay. I didn't take it to where everyone else did. Like it was, a game changer and all that. I didn't think it was all that.
I'll watch it.
My take on it is that people must
It's not long. It's short.
People must be
Perfect.
People must be easily amused because, like I said, I thought that movie was.
You didn't see it.
I saw enough of it.
It's not.
I saw enough of it.
Part 2, I won't even see. I've seen the previews and I saw bits like you just said.
Just get high. Just go get high and see part 2.
You know what? Maybe I'll
I don't
watch
get
part
high.
2 first.
I'm high on life, Ted.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch part 2 first, then I'll watch part 1 and make me like part 1 better. Right? If part 2 is that bad.
What there is we're doing this now because the Oscars are this Sunday, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's going to be pretty
Wait,
good.
they just
Conan's
had
hosting.
they just had the Screen Actors Guild Awards.
Yeah.
Where I guess Timothy Chalamet, who's the new fresh face on the block. Supposedly, what they're saying is now he's like super overrated. I mean, I don't know what the guy's done. Whatever movie he was in.
Wait, have you seen? Hold on a second.
People shit all
so
over
Timothy
themselves.
Chalamet is overrated. Ted, what Timothy Chalamet movies have you seen again?
Are you saying he's overrated?
Well, people are. I'm not
Just
saying that. I'm
stop.
saying people are saying that he's overrated.
Yeah, but you have to stop listening to everything. It bothers you so much, and it turns you into like a fucking takes you into this real nice sweet grape and turns you into a prune, Ted. That's
true.
what it does to you.
It's true. You're becoming a raisin, Ted.
Yeah, you're like a raisin. Now you're a raisin. Yeah.
Yeah. You're.
By the time the Oscars come around, you're a raisin.
I'll Google some Tim Chalamet stuff to see.
I did a movie on the show.
Yeah, The King.
Yeah, but I didn't actually see it. I want to
I
see.
know, but you
see.
should. That's why I do
Yeah.
these movie mentions. They're all for you.
Well, he's seen
for me.
Mark, he's seen enough of it. He saw a commercial. He saw a commercial advertising it.
The King is a good movie. It's
like 6 years
It's
ago.
a really good movie.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that the Dune movies are good. Everything I've seen him do is pretty good.
Yeah, I
What
like
was
Dune.
the other movie he was in? He didn't star in it, but he was younger. Remember? Interstellar. He was in Interstellar.
Still haven't seen that one yet. That's Jackson's. It's actually funny. It's Jackson's favorite movie of all time.
Dude,
he said.
he's got good taste. It's a great film.
Okay,
It's a great film.
At some
dude.
point, I'm going to.
We watched it again, like a week later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching.
That's how good
I
it
was drunk
was.
watching the Muppet movie with my son. I guess we could have watched Interstellar. He probably would have. It's his favorite movie. He probably would have loved to watch it again. But you know what? You know what came into my mind? The Muppets. I have no idea why, but that's what came to my mind. So I'm sorry, man. I feel kind of stupid sometimes when I do that stuff. But Mark, would you like to do your movie mention?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of movies,
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, seems like the perfect time. All right. Let's see. Where is Mark's? Here is your sponsor. Mark's Movie Mentions is brought to you by the Angola Board of Tourism. Come enjoy the peace and prosperity. Our new government has been in place for over 3 weeks and is thriving. If you enjoy watching protests get put down, you'll love what's going on in Angola. Landmines are no longer a huge problem in Angola now that we're using children to search along with the women. Even the smallest landmines are found at a staggering rate. Angola has the most progressive finders-keepers laws in all of Africa, and so many friendly Angolans can help to explain to you how that works. When you're planning your next vacation, skip Disney World, skip the Vatican and Amsterdam, try Angola. It only sounds like a bad idea. Oh, man. There's so many places I want to visit.
Angola's not one of them.
No, it sounds pretty nice.
No, it's not.
how about Dongola? Dongola, Illinois.
I thought we had an Angola, Illinois.
No, it's Dongola.
I think there's an Angola.
Maybe there's
I think
an Angola.
there's an Angola, Indiana. I think.
Indiana, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew there was-
Dangola's by Anna.
Dangola? I'm under the impression that there's only like 6 city names, and everything's just a version of it, or you built your own city and you just named it after yourself.
I heard your heart's on fire for
Springfield.
Elvira.
You want to go to Springfield?
Springfield.
I don't think I've ever been to Springfield. I wouldn't mind going there.
There's one in every state. Which one?
You've never been to Springfield. It's
No.
our state's capital.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours away, man.
You did go there in 8th grade.
Oh, no, we didn't have the money for that field trip, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't have any out of town field trips. Yeah,
No?
we went. For our 8th grade field trip, we went to the corner. Yeah, you got to look at all the cars.
We went to
then you
Springfield.
Well, we didn't go.
Both my boys, my oldest went to Washington, D.C. as a 2-day, 3-day trip, but my youngest, it was COVID, so he
That's because you were in a
got
good.
gypped.
That's because you were in a good school district, man.
It cost money, though.
Yeah.
We paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, we went to Springfield, did the museums and all that kind of stuff. Ted, you playing on your phone?
No,
He's got his phone in his lap.
I believe that's
I'm
his
waiting.
penis.
I'm waiting for the movie mention.
And as you were going to go to your movie mention, he was not going to listen
No,
to
he
it.
tunes me out every fucking week. And then all we do is talk about movies that he should see, and I'm like, I did that movie.
Yeah.
Mark, I hear
bad.
you.
No,
I
you
hear
don't.
you.
No.
I'm
So you were going to do your
Sometimes
movie
you
mention.
take your phone into the bathroom.
Mark, you have my undivided attention right now.
I don't want it. now.
Please.
All right, Mark, please.
All right, the movie I want to mention came out in 2008. It's called In Bruges, as in the city in Belgium, Bruges, In Bruges. It stars Colin Farrell and his best friend Brendan Gleeson and Ralph Fiennes, a couple other people too. In Bruges, and I'm gonna tell you what Wikipedia calls it: a black comedy, drama, crime thriller film.
Aren't those guys white?
107 minutes long, so it's right up your alley.
Oh, all right.
It's basically almost 90 minutes with the credits and everything. It's a movie about two hitmen. Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson played the hitmen, sent to Bruges by their boss to await the next assignment after a hit has gone wrong in Rome, where they were previously. So they're there, like chillaxing, trying to figure out, what's going on, what their next assignment's going to be. So they go sightseeing. Colin Farrell's a real Debbie Downer on this, and Brendan Gleeson's really getting into the sightseeing and the beautiful town in Belgium. It's really incredible. They meet some locals. They have some fun interactions with some tourists that are pretty funny. Black comedy is a really good thing in here. It's also drama, and it is a crime thriller film. It has everything in it, and it moves so fast, and these two together are fucking hilarious. And they're also great actors, so there's some good scenes too. Ken is played by Brendan Gleeson. He enjoys Bruges, and Ray is miserable, who's played by by Colin Farrell. And Ralph Fiennes plays their boss. It's really funny. It's well acted. It's a very creative movie, and it's just constantly packed with funny stuff and interesting stuff going on. It's on Prime Video, Amazon Prime, and it's also on Apple TV. Had a $15 million budget, Ted. Box office was $345 million.
Did you
So
know
it's
that?
pretty big.
On a side note, did you know Colin Farrell just won the Screen Actors Guild Award for The Penguin?
Yeah, that's a series.
Yeah, but he's
HBO.
Colin Farrell's a really good actor. Matt, like I was telling Mark, Colin Farrell just won the Screen Actors Guild Award for The Penguin.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
He's actually really good. I like him.
He was great in Horrible Bosses.
He's very talented.
awful.
Dipshit cokehead son.
But the Penguin, the miniseries on HBO, The Penguin, is really good. Yeah. So I will say this. So it's what was I going to say? Roger Ebert gave it 4 out of 4 stars, and I'm going to tell you what he said about this film. I'll quote him. This film debut by the theater writer and director Martin McDonagh is an endless, surprisingly very dark human comedy with a plot that cannot be foreseen but only relished. And he hits, a plot that cannot be foreseen but only relished. The plot. It's awesome. It just...
That seems hard to pull off. That seems hard to pull off.
I know, and I'm not going to give anything away because the movie, it starts and it ends, and so much shit happens in between.
Starts and it ends.
No, what I'm saying
there's a
is...
middle.
It's called life.
It starts and it ends, and it's just like it's nonstop in between, and the ending is surprising, and the plot's kind of a twist, and it's great. It's a really good movie. I highly recommend it. It came out in 2008 again. It's on Amazon Prime and it's on Apple TV. I can't remember if we paid for it, and I think it's free on Amazon Prime. Might be free on both. In Bruges from 2008. Check it out.
Wow. And you know what? If you download that Just Watch app.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you can see if it's on your streaming.
Actually, you don't even have to download that app. You can just Google, and that app will come up and tell you the films anyway.
I know, but it makes you feel cool. If you have an app for it, I feel like if I say something like I have an app for it, it kind of makes me feel cool about it. Is that not how you guys do things?
I have apps, but that app kind of, I don't know, whatever.
You don't like that app. I know you
I don't
like
want to get into it.
Okay.
It's not the app itself. It's not the concept. It's not the service it provides. I think that's phenomenal. It's just, I don't know.
I understand. I totally get it.
You know, some apps, I mean, it's not a tracking thing, but some apps sell your information. Or, you know, when you're on the app, the movies you search and then they just sell everything, all these third parties. That app is like one of the worst of that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what anybody wants. I mean, if anybody knows me, I mean, they would just.
No, you get inundated with shit. You get inundated with emails and things and just like, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just accept the
So
fact
you're like,
that.
where's that coming from? Well,
Yeah. I just accept the fact that every porn site I'm on I'm going to get some sort of like feedback from them or some sort of thing.
They're tracking you with cookies.
Porn cookies?
Porn cookies.
Ooh, I like the thought of porn cookies. All right. You guys remember Cold Fusion? Remember they talked about Cold Fusion
yeah.
way back in the day?
Yeah.
It's still
Right.
a thing, right?
No, it's not a thing.
Not at all.
What is that again? Can you remind me? Cold fusion?
No, I don't know what it was.
okay.
It was some kind of way to make power.
Yeah.
Remember Keanu Reeves made that movie?
Nuclear. It's like nuclear
No,
reactor.
it was like water, Ted.
Oh, okay.
It was like being able to make power from like water.
Okay.
Yeah, straight from water. Okay. Well, it's like limitless power for nothing is basically the concept.
Oh, it's like solar panels. Okay.
Well, they did achieve cold fusion. I mean, it was like
I don't even know. I cannot intelligently speak about this. Yeah, I have no idea if they actually did it, because if they did and they were not using it now, then it didn't work.
it's like a clean energy source
Completely.
as opposed to
Like a
nuclear.
windmill farm.
Times like on
Sort of.
crack.
Yeah.
Like on crack, right? Without, you don't need the wind. You just do it yourself. But okay, here's the thing. There's a company in Japan that has created, and it's not cold fusion at all, but they've created something called a gyrotron. Okay? Now here's the math. I'm going to make it as simple as possible. It heats plasma to 6 times hotter than the sun, and that plasma is used to make energy, and the energy it makes is 4 million times more energy than coal, oil, and gas combined.
Okay, that seems like the best option.
And
Yes.
what's it called?
Assuming it doesn't kill you.
So it's the short version is this company has a gyrotron. It superheats plasma, and it can make basically limitless, clean, low-cost energy. And allegedly,
I'm in.
by 2030,
You could only invest with Bitcoin.
by 2030, they say they can power the world in the future, the entire world.
Well, then everything else is obsolete, obviously, if that's real.
Yeah,
Don't need nuclear, don't need hydrogen, don't need EV, solar, right?
wouldn't need any of that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't need any of that. This is it.
Fracking.
Yeah, just superheating plasma
Okay.
to 6 times hotter than the sun.
6 times. I mean, sounds pretty hot.
So this is what I don't understand. How is there anything in the world that can house?
Yeah, without escaping and
So
burning
it's
a hole
a type
to the
of-
Yeah.
and burning a hole into the middle of the crust of the earth. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
So
the
they're-
sun's pretty hot already.
So they're trying to figure out how to use plasma to achieve nuclear fusion.
Right.
Okay, so mimicking obviously the process
The
that powers the sun.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to
we
do.
get- okay.
Yeah. So allegedly, this is going to happen, and a little more. Australia, I just found this out, is actually moving towards Asia faster than anyone thought.
Wait, Australia is?
Australia is moving towards Asia because I guess it was part of something else, and it broke away from there, and it's where it is now. Is
Yeah, so a little history lesson. So Pangea, which means supercontinent, which means all the continents were together at some point and then broke away.
right.
So Australia, it's obviously its own continent.
Right, drifting in sea, and now
Yeah.
it is moving towards Asia, and it is moving faster than anyone thought.
So in about 150 million years,
Nope,
it'll get there.
50 million years.
Okay.
So it's moving about 3 inches a year, which is roughly
That's actually pretty fast.
Yeah, which is roughly about how fast our fingernails grow. Yeah,
Really?
So in 50 million years, if they freeze you, and then they unfreeze you 50 million years from now, or whenever they come up with this technology.
Sounds like Ted Williams' head, but go ahead.
Your Australia is going to be, I mean, when you wake up, just be prepared that Australia and Asia will be combined together.
Well, that's going to be my 4th reincarnation as probably a ferret or a house pet. Unfortunately, when that actually happens.
You know what's crazy about that? Because in like the Pangea maps, and Antarctica is between Australia and Antarctica is in between Africa and Australia. That's weird.
Well, Australia's going to run into Asia, not Africa.
You know what?
What it was like Eurasia.
You know what
the top, but
Pangea means, right? It means
Pangea. Fuck. How do you get these wrong all the fucking time?
Yeah,
it means supercontinent. That's what that means.
Oh man.
I think it's a name.
Oh my God.
There's not really a meaning. It refers to something. It's a
It
noun.
refers to a
name.
supercontinent.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that.
Well, it doesn't mean it now. I mean, back then, before people existed.
When animals were talking, that's
Yeah.
what they called it. But they mispronounced
You
it.
remember when there were dinosaurs and people?
Pangea. Hey,
man, where do we
Remember when there were dinosaurs and people at the same
Pangea,
time?
Dumb shit.
That never happened, Mark. By the way, that's
Yeah, I know that, Ted.
he believed me for a second. He
No,
thought there were people petting dinosaurs for a second.
What the
Did you
fuck?
just hit your head?
Are you
No.
trying to say that I said something I didn't say?
Are you?
You implied that the people were coexisting with dinosaurs.
When did I say that? How?
Just the way you looked at me.
I didn't
You
even
didn't
look
actually
at you
say
when
it.
you were talking.
Hold on. Oh, Mark, the way you're looking at me right now, do you think
I went to
horses
that-
ride people?
I went to that museum in Kentucky, and there's a dinosaur on Noah's Ark. Have you seen that?
No,
There's a person riding
Yes,
a
there
dinosaur.
is.
There's a person riding a dinosaur.
Sure. What?
There's a guy that built an Ark museum.
Oh, I saw that. I
It's
tried to get him on the
enormous,
show.
and there's these animated
He doesn't want any part of
animals
it.
on there.
I want to see that museum.
And there's a dinosaur on the Ark.
That's how they explain it.
There's a dinosaur on
all
there,
I want to see.
And that
included with the other animals.
there's a lot of dinosaurs. He just said the one, and it turned into all the
But
other
there
ones.
wasn't dinosaurs during that
During
time.
Noah, no. Oh man, you know what?
I'm just hoping there's a good golf course by that museum. That's all I want to know. So.
Oh man, if you just did like a crazy,
They're doing field trips there and shit.
Oh yeah, no,
The
I
kids are seeing a dinosaur on Noah's Ark.
the arc I know exists because
That's called disinformation. by
I
the way.
contacted the guy who runs that place, and he wanted no part of our show. He said he listened, no part. Not gonna.
Yeah, of course not. He doesn't believe in evolution or science or
No, they're just
anything. So.
they're just pretty religious. But I did not know that there was a dinosaur on there. That is awesome. So
Yeah,
just
it
one
was-
dinosaur to
It's a
represent
dinosaur
all the
on the ark. Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Was it a T-Rex or a Diplodocus? I just want to know. Or was it Triceratops?
No, it's like a Triceratops, I think.
Oh, they picked the worst dinosaur. at least pick a T-Rex. At least pick a cool dinosaur. So.
Wait, you're saying Triceratops is the worst dinosaur?
Yeah, they're like the worst. They have poor eyesight. They're dumb. I think their brain's the size of a walnut. Why would you save a Triceratops? If anything, save a Velociraptor. At least they're smart, right? Like in the movie Jurassic Park.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, it's in Kentucky.
Save the
Noah's Ark in Kentucky.
Save the
I was
save
right.
the Velociraptor.
Ted,
That's a smart one.
Ted, back in the day when they had bows and arrows, how would you wrangle up a velociraptor? Just out of curiosity.
Well, according to Chris Pratt, all he has to do is just wave his hand in front of one Jurassic Park, and somehow they listen to him without tearing him to pieces.
I can listen. I can watch a superhero movie.
Dude,
And
I'm watching Jurassic Park tonight just
They got
because
flying dudes.
I'm pumped up.
They got flying dudes and people who can build, like Iron Man, and he built that in a cave in Afghanistan and all that kind of stuff.
Tony Stark.
Yeah, and I still, to this day, when Chris Pratt puts his hands up to stop a velociraptor,
And it doesn't bite all his fingers off and then rip his head off immediately after that. Yeah, I know. It's
then
called
he
a, it's called a movie.
Yeah, and then he meets it later and does the same thing.
Wait, he meets it later because it's still alive. Okay, see that's where you failed right
But
there.
you
You lost
believe
me.
it,
You
but
lost
Crocodile Dundee did it with a water buffalo.
You know what? That actually seems believable to me. That what Crocodile Dundee did with a water buffalo actually seems far more real.
So there is a guy in the Amazon. This is a true story. So there's a guy in the Amazon. He bonded with a crocodile. So apparently he actually divorced his wife. Why are you laughing? I'm telling you a true story.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
he found the crocodile in a river. He went to the crocodile every day and he just hugs the crocodile.
He's a crocodile rapist.
Hangs out with the crocodile. And I guess like his wife was so pissed off that he spent so much time with this crocodile. He said, and you know what he said? He goes, I can find another wife. I can't find another crocodile.
So wait, is it him? Does he have like some special?
No, he has no special power. So
Because I was going to say, if he did, there's probably somebody else out there, but we just don't know about him because where that guy is doesn't have any crocodiles.
they interviewed.
so he probably
Genetically predisposed.
They interviewed a reptile expert, and obviously with the reptilian brain, what the expert concluded was that The crocodile, for whatever reason,
You're missing the point of
the
what we
crocodile
just
just
said.
tolerates him. It doesn't actually respect him or love him or have
That's
any
the
affection
relationship
for him.
of all animals and people.
So the point is, for whatever reason, whatever quirk this crocodile has, it's not because this guy has some, like, he's not the crocodile whisperer. You know, he just.
But that just sounds like
the crocodile.
That sounds like an animal expert who's just who's just sorry that he couldn't create a bond with a crocodile.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I actually saw videos of this guy.
Did the
like,
crocodile eat the guy?
no,
Not
the
yet,
guy's still
not
alive.
yet, not
But the
yet.
point is, the guy divorced his wife to just hang out with the crocodile. And like I said, his logic was, I could always get another wife. I can't get another crocodile.
Why didn't he just have the crocodile eat his wife? Save the money.
Because he couldn't bring her to the river.
So are they're just friends? They're not like lovers?
Why can't we be friends?
No, I'm asking. I mean, if he divorced his wife, is he spending quality time?
Well, now he's spending all his time with the crocodile. All his time.
Is it?
I've never seen a croc in a while, but I've seen alligators. We did a thing in the Everglades one time, one of those airboats. It was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. So the alligator has the rounded snout, and the crocodile has the more pointed snout.
I don't
Just in case you were curious. Well, yeah. Well, now you do know. 'cause
Oh,
I
you're
just
saying
told you.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't believe in it. You couldn't even read something I sent you and
Why don't you just
intelligently
Google, why
talk
don't
about
you just Google it?
I don't want to. I don't
Okay,
care.
all right.
Why don't you Google it?
I don't have to because I just told you.
Yeah.
don't have to.
I'm not believing you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't believe me either, but that's not the point. So
Yeah, it seems like you're just on a wild tangent now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, train robbing is back.
love train robberies.
Train robbery is back, and it is happening. It is big time.
I was on a train when it got robbed down in Arizona.
What?
Yeah, the train we took from Flagstaff to the Grand Canyon was robbed. The stagecoach. It was a show though.
Was it like the 1800s?
It was a show. It was a
Was it like
stagecoach.
was like Wyatt Earp or something?
Okay, so this is real. This is real.
Not from Flagstaff. Where did we take it? It was awesome.
Yeah. So here's what's happening. So trains filled with, are you ready for this? Nike shoes.
Okay.
Nike Air Jordan shoes. I
Yep.
guess there's been a whole bunch of releases.
still making them?
Dude, they're worth an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. So a group of guys are jumping on these trains in California. They're waiting for them to get into the Mojave Desert. They're cutting the brake lines. Well, this is one of the ways they do it. They cut the brake lines. Train stops.
So it's a professional crew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trucks come. They take everything off, and then they take off. The trains are so big that the people who are driving the trains, who are conducting,
The carts that the
never even see-
the cars are like what 25, 50 cars back. Yeah, so they don't even see anything.
No, way bigger. Yeah, but
Yeah.
They're all the way back. They're also guys are getting on these trains and they're throwing stuff off, and the trucks are just driving after the train on the tracks, just picking stuff up. Okay, this is insane. They have stolen in the last year and a half $2 million worth of Nikes.
Well, if I'm Nike and I heard about this, I would change my strategy and do it air cargo, right? Wouldn't you not do it by train anymore?
You're so much smarter than the people that own Nike and run.
Well, apparently
Nike.
I am because they just lost $2 million worth of product.
Dear
So
Mr.
apparently I am.
Yeah.
Dear Phil Knight,
Obviously, there's a reason why they're using rail system
because it's
for
like
this
a billion
particular-
times cheaper.
Yeah, well, actually, but it's not cheaper because they're losing all their product, so it's actually more expensive in the end. So
Now, if you can believe
it's
this,
time to change strategy.
since 2023,
If I'm the CFO of Nike, of course, this is my suggestion to
this
CEO.
is your suggestion, and
This
this
is
My
CEO,
grandfather was a.
that's why Converse. Ted was CEO of Converse, and now they're dead.
My grandfather was a railroad cop.
Was he really?
Yeah, well, we need them now.
There was
It's been a
thing.
big, it's been a big train theft.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There still are. It's still a thing. I mean,
Well, not as much, not as popular as
well,
it used to be. I
no,
guess
that
if they're-
train is en route though. They're not on the train. They're in the yards where the trains are loaded with the stuff and just sitting waiting for the next.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm
That I
saying-
don't know.
Assuming planes are more expensive, obviously,
Infinitely more.
But the point is,
Well, how the fuck does it get from the fucking?
if your product's getting stolen
what,
by a professional group of thieves along the route, then why would you use that and not change tactics? And,
Okay. No,
It's just
most stuff comes in from ports and then gets on trains or trucks.
Yes.
Nobody is shipping millions of pounds of fucking tennis shoes in an airplane.
yeah, it's just not feasible.
It's
The
coming.
planes aren't that. You need like a
It's taking
Air
a
Force
boat.
planes.
It's being made by Chinese children in a factory.
Okay.
And it's getting on a slow boat.
Okay, well,
from China.
okay.
And it's coming into New York.
You didn't just do slow boat.
Then
It's coming into a port, and then it's getting on a railway, and
Yeah,
it's going
it's
to
in
its
the-
destination.
okay,
Cars.
then
like
my-
almost everything else in
then
this
my
country.
retort to that is that now you need to have armed guards on these trains in the actual box cars where the product's being held. So when these banditos come along, which
Do
they
you
inevitably
realize the
will.
Jordan brand makes $8 million a day? A day.
I mean, I don't feel.
Are
I
you
mean,
fucking
don't,
with
don't,
me?
I mean, don't get me
A
wrong.
day.
Don't get me wrong. I don't feel sorry for
That
them.
$2 million is nothing. Then
$8 million
yeah.
a
I
day.
mean, it's like shoplifting. It's like think about how much money Walmart makes on a yearly basis, but think about what they lose to shoplifting.
$8 million
year.
a day.
a day.
Yeah.
So there's this thing out there about
That's
how
crazy.
Jordan, how Magic Johnson turned down stock,
Oh yeah.
and then there's also a thing about how Jordan had an incentive his first year, and his incentive was based on like he got like $100,000 bonus or something if they sold like 1 million pairs of shoes and this happened. Oh, if he won the MVP. If he got like if he led the league in scoring, he got a bonus.
He did that every
all
year.
these
He did that
things.
every year.
He hit everything. The sneakers sold way more than they thought. He got league MVP. He led the league in scoring. He hit every mark on that, and that was back in 1985 or 86. And now they were hoping they would do $1 million in sales for the whole year. Now they're making eight. I think it's like $8 million a day. The Nike Airman brand or Jumpman. I'm sorry, Jumpman brand.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, they
So
still
yeah,
have
$2
tons
million
of stuff.
in shoes. They're like, who gives a fuck?
All right, so in these train robberies, since 2023, there have been 65,000 railroad heists, and that number is up 40%.
Apple loses a lot too. Apple uses actually trucks now.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
armed guards.
with off-duty police officers in front and behind the trucks. Like when they came out with the first iPad, my buddy's a police officer. They were hiring Chicago cops to flank the semis or just to follow them to their destination.
Well, that's good risk management, procedure. Yeah. So I'm just saying that. Yeah. So you're going to use trains. I understand that, but in the future, if you're making that much money, wouldn't you just hire like a team of professional security consultants to guard that product?
Like the Pinkertons?
So yes, the Pinkertons, the original detectives from the 1800s. Yeah. So when these professional thieves come along with their fleet of
Dude, you're just full of solutions.
Toyota Tacomas, you can thwart that. Correct?
I'm sending.
It's not that hard, right?
Listen
Yeah,
to me,
but it's a
I'm
bigger deal to
sending-
us than it is to them because it's
Yeah.
still happening.
Yeah,
So.
I'm
Okay.
sending the last 20 minutes. I'm sending this directly to Phil Knight from Nike.
Yeah. So if you're Phil
So
Knight
he can
and,
do-
and I'm your assistant, that's what I'd be telling you. I'm like,
That
sir,
the
with
company
all
has
due
no
respect,
value. If you would, could you imagine Ted walking in and saying just some of the stupidest shit? Because sooner or later he'd say something that does make sense, but you would have to wade through so much stupid shit just to get to the one good idea he has.
If
a
he
year.
walked into Phil Knight's office, I'm pretty sure there's a Ted button somewhere in there. He just dropped down into a pit full of sharks.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's right.
Freaking
It'd
It'd be
laser
like that
beams on
Bugs
their
Bunny Acme thing.
heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun with the thieves stealing all your shit, Phil Knight.
All right. You guys heard of Nostradamus, right?
Yeah, he was
Is it Nostradamus or not?
Nostradamus.
future predictor from the biblical times.
Actually, like the 16th century.
Yeah. We've all heard of Nostradamus, of course. He predicted the end of days, blah, blah, blah.
But
Okay, so-
the thing is, before you say what you're going to say, there's a bunch of different theories out there about him. And almost everything he's predicted gets lost in translation because of the language that he wrote in and the type and the style and everything.
Well, there's okay. So first, let me tell you his prediction that they feel is coming true right now, even as we speak. Excuse me.
choke.
God, we all know that Pope Francis is very ill because
Yeah.
he's like 9 million years old.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he, how old is he? 90?
He's something like
He's
that,
his
87.
100% kidney failure, pneumonia in both lungs.
Where's your God now?
No, what I'm
So
saying
I
is
can predict he's going to die, and I'm not
let the man-
Nostradamus.
why, there-
I can
but
predict he's going to die.
he has the best best medical attention on the planet.
Yeah, so does Steve Jobs. Didn't do him any good.
I'm gonna kill you.
When you got fucking stage 4 liver cancer, what's the point?
Steve Jobs.
Jobs, whatever his name is. Yeah. So
Okay, Mark, please. What is
Let him go.
let him die?
Why wouldn't he? I mean, this is
He's obviously believes he's going to heaven. So yeah, let him go to the better place.
No, I'm not saying. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, he's in a bad.
Well, no
way.
shit. He's the fucking Pope. Of course, you think he's going to heaven.
I mean, I just
That'd be awesome
personally,
if
I
he
just talked to somebody the
straight
other
to
day
hell.
who was in a similar situation with a similar person of age, and the hospital and the family collectively just said, "This is too much." He's in pain. I mean, it's just like
Yeah. Oh no, I get it.
So give him a DNR. Do not resuscitate.
right, sort of thing. But because he's the Pope, I mean, they're trying to keep him alive as long as they possibly
For
can.
what purpose?
For some reason, I don't know.
To what end?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's
But
called cruel
This
and
is the
unusual
best
punishment.
time. This is the best time of his life right now. He's
So-
about to go to the other side.
okay, so the deal is
This is all he's been waiting for.
The deal with this is that people are saying that Nostradamus predicted that the Pope would die.
Well, no shit.
Hold on.
He predicted a 100-year-old man who's
hang on.
in stage 4 kidney failure is going to pass away.
So
That's amazing.
So they're basically predicting everything that's going to happen. So I had to look it up, and what did he say? So basically, what was said was, with no time delineation whatsoever, that Nostradamus said that the Pope would get very old, get very sick, and he would die, and a younger Pope would take his place. Okay, and this is real. This is real, and people are saying this is happening. Everything he says comes true, and
Jesus
so
Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
so I guess he's predicted natural disasters and tech advancements and a bunch of other things. And so I looked some of these things up. They're so insanely vague that it's almost like predicting you're going to wake up and go to work tomorrow.
So the funny thing, I saw a video the other day, and this is actually a real video. So forget Nostradamus. So this guy, 2003, a Blockbuster employee wearing the Blockbuster shirt just got promoted at Blockbuster, and his mother is filming him with a handheld camcorder.
Are you going to go hang out with your buddy Jeffrey Epstein? He said, "Fuck yeah, I am."
Basically he said, I guess he's holding a CD in his hand, and he said the future, in my opinion, a DVD. He said the future is there's going to be no more Blockbuster. Everyone's going to watch movies online or on their TV or through email. And then the mother dismissed him, saying, "Oh, that's ridiculous. There's always going to be a Blockbuster. People want to go out to Blockbuster."
Dumb shit. I'm glad I had 3 kids.
Yeah.
You're a fucking more.
And he was spot on. So this kid was spot on.
I could make 10 predictions right now, and one of them might come true. I mean, it's
But this one did come true.
But
So there is no more Blockbuster.
That was a thing.
There is no more. So
That was the thing that was happening. If it was 2003, everybody knew it was happening because Netflix.
Netflix went to Blockbuster and offered them their
Yes,
services.
no. Yeah, but Ted,
and
if he-
Blockbuster laughed at them.
Ted, if he said that in 1958,
Yeah.
if he said in 1958, if he said, you know what I think is going to happen
Yeah.
at some point. You're going to be watching, they're going to make movies.
'Cause
and
we
you're
already
gonna
had
watch it.
pay-per-view and on
Yeah,
demand.
Right.
You're going to do all this, and you predicted what's happening today in 1950. That's amazing.
Yeah, okay, so the point is...
But if I say at some point we're going to
2
have...
years before it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of being 50
while
years
it's happening.
instead of being 50 years early, he was 15 years early.
No,
but the
because
point
it
is
was
you're still
already
early.
happening. We were already.
Yeah,
It was already
yeah.
pay-per-view and on demand.
But there was still
already a
the
thing.
point is there's still a lot of doubts. Just like Kodak couldn't see digital cameras, right? Kodak was offered the digital
Ted,
camera.
what if I just say...
and
I
they
think
laughed
there's-
at him.
What if I say... you
Now
know
there
what?
is no more Kodak.
Ted, I'm going to make a prediction right now. I believe there's going to be a company, maybe in Japan, that's going to make a gyrotron that is going to harness the power, basically plasma, that is 6 times hotter than the sun.
You know, Bobby Bacala said on Sopranos to Tony,
What?
and they're talking about some shit that was going on. He's like, Quasimodo predicted all this, right? And Tony,
That's the Hunchback of Notre Dame, by the
Yeah.
way. What the
Tony
fuck?
and Tony Soprano. Why do you always got to jump on my fucking shit?
Because people don't know who Quasimodo is. I'm
still talking.
I'm
You
talking
moron.
to our
I'm still talking.
national audience.
Seriously, I'm still talking.
He's going to explain who
I'm still
Quasimodo
talking.
is. Jesus Christ.
You just want to tell everybody that you know who Quasimodo is before I say what I'm going to say. Are you that simple that you can't let me fucking finish? You know where this is going.
No, I actually don't. Please continue. I don't know where it's going.
It's an episode of Soprano. The moron said Quasimodo and he meant Nostradamus. And Tony says, you mean Nostradamus, you idiot. Quasimodo was a hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, it's funny to you now, Ted?
When you said it's
Ted didn't... Hold on, Mark. Ted didn't see that coming.
I honest to God, I don't even... What?
Ted,
You're so weird, man.
no, it still goes
Some
back.
people don't know who Quasimodo
still-
is.
I
I mean,
It still goes back to my favorite thing you've ever done on this show. My
not why you
favorite
did
thing. When Mark told you that he was going to say something, and under no circumstances did he want us to say
This is the same
anything
scenario.
I fucked up.
until
I fucked up.
he was done.
I fucked up.
Same scenario.
And you immediately, as soon as he said the first 3 words, you immediately jumped in. And I honestly, at that point, because you guys are, the way the studio is set up is Ted and Mark are about 10 feet away from me, and they're right next to each other. And then when Ted did that, I honestly thought Mark was going to jump right over the edge of the table and just choke.
I actually don't get that angry about that.
Dude.
I just think it's. I'm more impressed at the fact that you can do that, and I'm more amazed. I'm impressed, amazed, and
Look-
not surprised. I'm not shocked, but I'm impressed and amazed that you can continuously do stuff like that.
Quasimodo's a trigger word to me. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's a trigger word.
I think anything I say before I get to finish what I'm going to say is a trigger word to you.
I'm triggered.
But that was pretty funny. That one show, this was the exact same scenario. I said, Todd, I told you before the show started, like something I said, when I say Quasimodo, just let me finish what I'm going to say.
Quasimodo's a husband.
But what show was it? I said something and then...
I remember because I remember thinking, okay, this is it. And then I just looked right over at Ted and just waited. And he paused for 1 second.
Because I told
And then
Matt,
just shit right on.
because I told Matt, I said, okay, here's what I didn't want to do. I want to tell this short story, and I'm gonna say, and I know Ted's gonna say, he was in lunch.
So we told him. I think my sister sat in on
Yeah,
that
and
too.
I said, so here's what I'm gonna say. Don't jump in until I'm done saying. Well, anyway, we're beating a dead horse.
You know, I'm
here.
surprised.
We're beating a dead
I'm
Ted.
surprised. No celebrity, because they like to give their kids stupid names. I'm surprised no celebrities giving their kid the name Quasimodo. Right? I mean, why not? Right? What's the difference,
Seems
you
like
know?
a pretty negative.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stupid names out there for celebrities' kids. So why not? I mean, why
I
not
think
go all the
George
way?
Clooney. There's a Quasimodo Clooney out there.
Clooney. Well, I mean, Elon Musk is repopulating the Earth with millions of little Hitlers.
Oh, he's gonna run
At
out
some
of names
point,
soon, yeah.
at some point, he's going to have to come up. I mean, Quasimodo has to be there.
Yeah.
You mean little Gadoff Titlers?
Yeah. Okay. No, I mean, it's at some point. I mean, it has to happen. I guess. All right. We gotta put this thing to bed because Ted.
You know, I'm no Nostradamus. My final thought is I'm no Nostradamus, but I predicted Ted was going to do that. I could have predicted that.
I don't think you have to be. I think you could have been Quasimodo and predicted that
you're-
Ted was going to do that.
You're unbelievable. You're the best. Ted.
All right, so that's Mark's last thought. Teddy, what's your last thought?
If I got two piranhas, I had piranhas back in the day for pets. I would name
Wait,
them.
you had fish?
I had fish. I would name them
How long
Quasi.
did they? How long did it take from the die?
I had
2
three.
weeks.
I had 3 piranhas back in the day. So they lived. I actually drove them from Chicago to Colorado and gave them to a friend. And then my kid had 3 piranhas, and then I think one of them ate the other one.
You drove fish cross country to give to a friend.
I did.
Were they red?
back in the day?
Were they like that orange? Did they have a red color?
Yeah, they weren't that big because they were in a smaller tank, but they were definitely piranhas. They even looked like piranhas at the time.
So
but
somebody told you they were piranhas.
they were piranhas, yeah. But the point is, if I ever got
you could tell.
if I ever got new,
It was
piran-
a thing back then.
If I ever got piranhas, I would name one Quasimodo and Nostradamus if I had to do it again.
And then you would predict which one would eat the other one.
I had Oscar fish.
I'm not in the prediction business. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, man. You know what? There's times I honestly I don't know what to say. To sometimes when you talk, I honestly don't know what to say. Okay.
Well, just don't say anything.
Before I get to my last thought, I'll let everybody know next week we have a guest. Okay. Steve Williams from the Pillow Fighting Championship will be on, and we will be talking pillow
You
fighting.
said fighting, not biting.
Fighting. Fighting. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, man. Come on.
What?
I just got that, by
Just
the way.
making clear.
I just needed. Ted wasn't here to. Ted didn't explain it to me, so it took me a second to understand that. I get it. So that should be a lot of fun. And then, my last thought. My last thought is this: if you don't have 2 friends that you get to hang out with on a weekly basis, and we'll come up with crazy, stupid shit, you are missing out on one of the greatest things in life. Okay, we're gonna go golfing on Friday, so I'm sure that next week on Tuesday we will have a very fun story about something that happened. All right. Hopefully, it's not a Ted or Mark.
I'd rather not have a funny story after we golf.
Well, I'm sure Ted will tell a story that he will think is funny at some point.
I'd rather just shoot another 91 and call it a day.
You played really well last time.
I excel in this weather.
I mean,
I'm expecting good things of you.
okay.
It's supposed to be windy Friday.
It's supposed to be windy. Everyone knows it's windy. Dun, dun. No, we're not. Thanks, guys. A lot. All right. Keep listening. Go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. What are you playing? Hanging me down, won my ground. All right. Stand your ground, but not like Florida. Don't do that. And keep listening. Go ahead. Mark showed you 3 buttons to like us. Give us 5-star ratings, and we'll see everybody next week.